Cat Andrews here with a great message for you. Get involved. You like your union? Hey, get involved. Help out. Make sure the love just keeps getting spread. You hate your union. You really are sick and tired of how things are going. Get involved. It's time for all of us to come together. Solidarity. This is what we need. Guys, get involved.
Good afternoon, brothers and sisters. I'm Ray Herrick. I've been a UAW member for 31 years. Currently, I serve as a UAW benefits representative at Detroit Diesel Corporation and UAW Local 163 in Detroit, Michigan. Solidarity to me is staring into the face of history. History. Like the General Motors Flint sit-down strike in 1936 that directly led to the formation of the UAW. History. Like the Ruther brothers at the Battle of the Overpass, battling Ford's anti-union thugs as they attempted to organize Ford Motor Company. History, like the coal miners in Kentucky and West Virginia that owed their soul to the company store until they fought, bled, and died on picket lines for a better, safer existence within organized labor. The women's suffrage movement of the 1900s, the civil rights movement in the 1960s, all of these and so many other events that shaped the modern labor movement in America would have died with a whimper without the courageous men and women willing to put their lives on the line in the face of overwhelming odds.
Hi, my name's Mike Scott. I'm an RO in the paint shop, 2013 seniority. My first experience with seeing and feeling what solidarity is truly like. I was a temp in 2012 working on the frame line. The job I was doing, I was putting in sequence parts. One day, the parts that came in were out of sequence, and by the time it was caught, it was too late. The team leader was working on the repairs, getting everything moved. The supervisor came over and said to me, "Hey, my boss is coming over here. I need you to go and tell him that it's your fault and that if I go down, you go down with me." So I talked to some co-workers and they had all went to the union office, about 4 or 5 of them, at the end of the shift. And the next day, the committeeman came down and spent the entire day sitting on my job, ensuring that the supervisor wouldn't come and harass me anymore. And since that time, I've carried that experience with me, and I've spent my time surrounding myself with people who are familiar with the contract and trying and working and doing my best to educate them and help protect them against management.
It is incumbent upon us, all of us that lead, to redouble our efforts to engage our younger membership and envelop them in the positives that union membership affords them.
I was asked what solidarity means to me, and to me it means together. That means all of us working together towards a common goal. And that means being there for each other, standing up for each other, and helping each other, even on the days, and especially on the days, when we're overworked, overtired, overstressed, and we don't always get along. We don't always agree on things, but at the end of the day, we are all brothers and sisters, and we have to remember that. Solidarity means that we have to be there for each other, and we have to respect each other, and remember that we're all in it together. And that's what solidarity means to me, that I will always stand up for my brothers and sisters, and I'm a proud member of UAW Local 2209.
Hi, my name is Boris Thomas, and I am a union member of the proud Local 2209. Solidarity can be a powerful defense against adversity and opposition. It is when a unified body of members can put aside their own personal agendas, differences, and beliefs and work together towards the same common goals. I believe that there are 2 fundamental principles that needs to be in place in order for any organization to be successful. First, leadership must be on one accord. And secondly, membership must follow suit in doing their part to work in unison with leadership.
Solidarity to me is the joined group, everyone with the same idea, advancing labor for the American worker. That's solidarity.
As Reverend Dr. Martin Luther King once said, the labor movement was the principal force that transformed misery and despair into hope and progress. and we cannot allow the efforts of our predecessors to fall into the recesses of history, because there has never been a time in our history where we have been under this type of withering attack from our government and the greedy corporate masters who wish to drive us back to owing our soul to the company store.
It is essential that solidarity is exercised.
It's very important to remember that GM doesn't need any one of us. They need all of us.
Fight together, teach the next generation, and be your brother and sister's keepers. Solidarity forever.
I'm Brian Wagerson, and I'm a Solidarity Soldier.
I'm Olivia Morgan, and I'm a Solidarity Soldier.